you're not a big Justin Fields guy, I get it. But the dude is a freaking athlete.
And you can't bend the corner around that.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa.
Without further ado, the Justin Fields comeback story begins now. Justin Fields was a promising talent, but got drafted to the place where hope goes to die.
I'm not dead. What? Nothing. Here's your ninepence. I'm not dead. Yeah.
And the Bears didn't turn out too well for him. So he ended up starting for the Steelers and showed some progression early on in the 2024 season. And despite there being a really solid QB draft class in 2023, a lot of NFL franchises are still looking for a franchise QB, and although a lot of these teams are at the top of the draft order, putting their hope in Fields and trading for more capital could be a smarter move. So let's look at the top fits for Justin Fields right now. Number 1, the New York Jets. So the Jets are in a little bit of a weird situation right now where they were again the youngest team in the NFL this year, and yet they had the oldest quarterback. Aaron Rodgers did absolutely nothing to benefit this team, and it doesn't seem like he's coming back for another season, which is exactly where Justin Fields comes in and turns the Jets around. I truly believe that the Jets are the best place for Fields to go, as they have the best surrounding roster out of any of the teams that need a quarterback, and I think that Justin Fields could learn and progress as a passer there in New York. Number 2, the Seattle Seahawks. So the Seahawks are also in a weird situation, with QB Geno Smith looking good at times and also not good. From what I've heard, the fan base is pretty split on whether they want to keep Geno or not, and the Seahawks also have a very good surrounding cast for Justin Fields to dive into. Imagining Justin Fields in a backfield with Kenneth Walker and throwing to DK Metcalf is deadly, and I think that would be a great fit for Fields if he doesn't end up going to the Jets. Number 3, the Tennessee Titans. Although being at the top of the draft class this year, the Titans have a lot of holes to fill in their roster, and honestly, it might make more sense to trade down than drafting a quarterback number 1 overall, seeing as there's no generational quarterbacks in this 2024 class. In Tennessee, they seem to be very fond of Justin Fields, and honestly, I could see Fields developing in Tennessee, and although there's lots of spots to fill on the roster, it would be a great opportunity for Justin Fields to start over again and just start in general. Number 4, the New York Giants. So this is the second New York team that I've put on this list, and there are 2 words for why I put the Giants on this list. They are Malik and Neighbors. Malik Neighbors had a stellar rookie season, and having Justin Fields pass to Malik Neighbors feels kind of deadly. I doubt that the Giants are moving forward with Tommy DeVito at quarterback, so it'll be interesting to see what they do indeed go with at the number 3 spot in the draft, and I could see the Giants trading for Fields at a low price and still being able to draft at number 3. Number 5, the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have had QB problems for a while, and honestly, I don't remember the last time they had a good QB. Certainly, Desmond Ridder and Aiden O'Connell won't fill the job, and it feels like Justin Fields might be able to fit in there in Las Vegas and start something new. Las Vegas is an interesting fitting place for Justin Fields, as they don't have a huge surrounding cast for him, but I could definitely see Fields landing there and having a new opportunity to start. Before ending the video, I wanted to give some honorable mentions in which I considered putting the Saints and the Browns on this list. Now, I just purely didn't put the Browns on this list because they're drafting number 2 overall, and I truly believe that they're drafting a quarterback this year at the number 2 spot. But the Saints are an interesting case because they have Derek Carr, and the GM seems to fully believe in him as a quarterback in general. I'm excited to see where Justin Fields goes from here, and I don't think that his career is over yet, and I believe that in the right scenario, we've seen that quarterbacks can rejuvenate their career and look better than they have in certain scenarios. And I could see Justin Fields fitting in wherever he goes. It'll be interesting to see if he really does flame out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Growl.